Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. We're down here today at the, I call it the Bobby Peel, but I've got Steve from Everards here. Steve, it's the Sir Robert Peel, isn't it?
It is the Sir Robert Peel, Phil, but people call it the Peel, or as you refer to, Bobby Peel as well.
Yeah, it's a pub I know really well. Obviously, it's for people who don't know. I think most people in Leicester do know where this pub is, but it's sandwiched quite near to the hospital. It's close to the Tigers and, of course, Leicester City.
Absolutely, it is. It's a fantastic little pub. Sits between, as you just said, Phil, between Leicester City and the Tigers, and also behind us we've got the Royal Infirmary, and to the other side we've got De Montfort University with all the halls of residence, and it's a great meeting place, certainly on match days for Tigers fans and for City fans.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the part of the reason for this video today, apart from having a catch up and a nice pint of Everard's Tiger, Steve, is that the pub is coming up. It's available for people to rent, isn't it?
It is actually, yes. Moira has been here for over 7 years and has made the decision to retire, and so it's become a vacancy with us.
So we thought perhaps there might be, somebody watching Leicester Fan TV today who might want to come down and take the pub on. It is a great place, great venue. I remember, Steve, it's one of those pubs that has great memories for me. I remember coming in here with my dad in probably the late 70s, early 80s as a little kid on a match day. A very different environment back there, very smoky and, lots of blokes in there. The environment today is a lot friendlier, isn't it, for fans, in the fact that it is more welcoming, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. It is home for City fans, so the away fans don't come here. It's also home for the Tigers home fans as well. But things have changed over the years, most certainly. As you can see if you were to look around, it's in immaculate condition. Moira has kept it beautifully clean, tidy, and it's a great venue.
It's sort of a classic pub, isn't it? It's great to come in here and have a beer, obviously. This coffee machine over there I see, and it does bar snacks, doesn't it, on a match day? Absolutely.
It is a traditional pub, a great range of cask ales as well as the popular continental beers today. But yes, over the years, pubs have had to develop, and you're correct. Coffee, snacks, whether it's savoury or sweet, are the order of the day.
We'll come back onto the pub in a minute, but we're going to talk a bit of football because, Steve, come on, you're going to admit to me, we're just off camera, who do you support?
Well, Phil, I'm proud to say I am a Derby County Rams fan. I've been a season ticket holder for 30 plus years, and I've been a fan since Brian Clough's day. So, yeah.
So, we'll let Steve off, because listen, at the moment we can I did say you're not a Forest fan, are you? And Steve was like, no. I mean, that's an insult, isn't it?
Well, yes, I suppose it could be, Phil. Our fortunes are a little bit less than, unfortunately, than Forest at the moment. They seem to have got the upper hand in the East Midlands. We have struggled for a couple of seasons coming out of administration. But you've got a great fan base, and we've got some real loyal supporters, so fingers crossed.
Like Leicester fans, we were down in League One, just over 10 years ago. We've been up to the top. I'm not saying we're on the way back down, but we're in the Championship, obviously, so, anything can change, can't it?
It can change, yes, and I wish good fortune for both us, clearly, and for City.
Of course, and not for Nottingham Forest.
And not for Nottingham Forest. I think we've both got a common theme there.
Common theme. Coming back to the pub, have you got any ideas why it's called the Sir Robert Peel? I mean, I've tried to do a bit of research because it's an unusual name for a pub.
I haven't actually. You've just caught me on the hop there, Phil. I really don't know why it's called the Robert Peel, because he wasn't from Leicester. But I do think there are a number of Robert Peels or Sir Robert Peel pubs throughout the country, actually.
Well, go on, Steve.
And maybe the connection with the police, of course, but again, I'm not sure why. But of course, he was Prime Minister at one point, I believe.
He is. I tried to do a bit of research. I wonder if anybody's watching this video does know why the pub is called the Sir Robert Peel. Do put in the comments if you know that. Be interesting to find out, wouldn't it?
It would be great to find out, yeah.
As we say, I mean, this pub is available. If people are interested in finding out a little bit more, it is on the website, on Everard's website, so you can find out more details. But then what's the next steps after that, Steve?
Absolutely, it's on the website. It'll be on Facebook as well. But anybody who's interested can contact our team direct at Everards, and the number will be
click this link. There's a link there, so it will all be there. And again, I know, Steve, from other stuff we've done with you guys at Everards, is that a pub like this can appeal to all sorts of people. It might be somebody who's already a landlord somewhere, fancies changing pubs or taking on an extra pub, but just as much the team at Everards will help somebody who's never run a pub before come and
Absolutely.
take this on. Would you say this could even be quite a nice starter pub for somebody?
It could be a very good starter pub, certainly. It is a small pub, it is traditional. It's a one bar operation with a small catering kitchen at the back, and towards the rear there is a very nice courtyard. A starter pub, or somebody interested, maybe even a retirement pub. But I think we will be open to anybody and all, and if they're interested, as you said, please give us a call or contact us on the link below.
Brilliant, thanks Steve. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget, we'll see you down here on match days. We quite often swing in here on the way down to watch City. It's always busy, it's always packed, there's always a few people out in the back courtyard or out the front. So thanks again, Steve.
Thank you, Phil. Pleasure.